Konnichiwa, hola, hey y'all.
Hey, it's your girl Keisha.
I'm Greg.
And here today we're going to talk about Beyonce. You know, the phenomenal singer, choreographer, angel of the voices. And, you know, we're talking about her acting now today.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Since, you know, Netflix stated that Carmen, the hip-hop opera, is going to be on tomorrow, available to see on Netflix. We just want to go through Beyonce's, you know, film and, you know, just judge her acting capabilities.
From best to worst.
I mean, yeah, but, you know.
We're going to rate it mostly.
Yeah, we're going to rate it mostly. Because, honestly, we going through this just blind. So we don't even know the best film and the worst film. Maybe towards the end, after we discuss all the films, we'll say our best film and worst film with Beyonce.
Yeah, that sounds
good. So,
yeah, all that.
Yeah, so first movie is Carmen, a hip-hop opera. Now, when I first watched Carmen, it was on BET. And BET is the place where they had the black movies and everything.
And they edit the shit out of those black movies.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I'd be like, what the flip? Like,
you dumb fool.
Yeah, I can't believe yo stupid butt.
What are you talking all that trash for? Go on, get out of here. Just walk your butt home. Go on, get ghosts.
I better not see your butt in LA, okay? What's going on? They gonna mess you up.
Damn you, damn you, damn you, witch. Damn you, witch.
It's just something like that. But I watched it though, my first time watching it on BET, and I don't really like musicals, so I was kind of irritated.
But I do.
Yeah, he does, but I don't. But, you know, while watching the film, it was very funny, I gotta say. I know it's supposed to be a drama, but it had its funny moments, you know?
It had some horrible moments. Unfortunately, the Carmen hip opera was supposed to be a re-edition to Carmen Jones, the lovely Dorothy Dandridge, and they just, you know, did it with some hip hop and some flavor. Mm-hmm. And the flavor was untasteful.
Yeah, because wasn't she like singing / rapping through the film?
Cash flow money in this house. Like, it just didn't work. I just didn't feel it.
You didn't like it?
I
thought it was funny, you know.
Of course you thought it was a comedy.
Yeah, my favorite scene was when she was reading, she was getting her cards read to her about her future.
The cards never lie. This time I've gotta die.
So, out of 1 to 10, what would you rate that movie?
I give it a 3.
A 3? Yeah. Yeah, just based on this is her first movie, and she did mostly singing. 3.
So it was honestly more like her getting groomed. Well, hopefully in my case, it was more about her getting groomed into the acting audition role. Like, she was already a singer, she was already a dancer. Now she's getting into the role of acting, and this is kind of like a...
This is like a tiny baby step.
Yeah.
So, 3 for me. Okay. What's the next movie?
The next movie is actually Gold Member.
Gold Member, okay. Yeah, Gold Member was the 3rd movie in the Austin Powers trilogy. And out of all those movies, only honestly like the first one.
I like the first 2.
Yeah, so when they came out with the 3rd one, I was kind of surprised, but not really because...
It's money making.
Yeah.
Trilogies make money.
They put a whole bunch of cameos in it, like in the beginning. Didn't they have Britney Spears and all these other people?
Well, a girl's a slave.
Yeah. And it was just, I don't know. With her, she was just basically Beyonce in the 70s. That's all
Because
she
I'm
was.
Foxy Cleopatra and I'm a whole lot of woman. Like, girl, stop. Like, we get it.
Yeah, she sung that song, Go Member. You know, and Go Member. Got a golden pair.
Super bad.
Other than that,
that was the only cute thing we actually
her memorable moment in that scene when she got kicked by Gold Member. You remember that?
That was kind of annoying. That was not funny to me. It really wasn't. It was so annoying.
Oh my gosh, my sense of humor must be really off because that was everything when she got kicked. But you know, considering all that, scale of 1 to 10, how do you think she did in that movie? 4? Oh, okay.
Her number. That's her favorite number too.
Oh, 4? I still think it's a 3 because once again, wasn't really the acting there. It was just mostly there just to promote the movie. Cause didn't she even do a single?
Yeah, work it out.
Work it out. See.
Work it out.
So, give it a 3 yet again.
I give it a 4. I'm being nice this time.
That's nice. Next movie?
Next movie is The Fighting Temptation. Gotta get full control. Yeah, this movie though. Yeah, didn't really care for it honestly. Cuba Gooding Jr. We got Faith Evans. We got Little Zane. I don't know if y'all remember that nigga, but yeah, he was there, I guess. And
I don't remember that movie, so
well, okay.
that's how remarkable the movie was.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was more to me. It was kind of those things where you make a movie, you let it come out, and you just see what happens. It's those little situations, yeah.
Yeah, they were probably in the studio. You're like, you know what? We need a movie to cater to the urban community. Let's see. We have to do one this year. We're obligated to do it. Our studio put in our contract that we have to do
Keyword urban.
Yeah, urban. So we have a lead already, Cuba Gooding Jr. I see him in Snow Dogs. He is phenomenal. So we're gonna cast him. And for his lead actress, let's see.
Who's hot right now?
Yeah, who's hot? Who are we trying to promote? Beyonce. Great booker. Love it. And then that was it. That was the movie,
Yeah.
So out of a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
I honestly give this one no shade of 3.
A 3? Yep. Once again, 3 again, because I don't even remember.
Because the shit was horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Beyonce. Before the Beehive attack us, we're not talking about her singing. We're talking about her acting. And y'all are being too nice if y'all say she's the greatest actress ever.
No, we're probably going to get some comments saying, y'all don't know nothing about acting. She is phenomenal. She can do whatever she wants. And that may be true, but, this is our opinion.
Beyonce, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that an ugly ass bitch like this would even say that. Oh my God, are you fucking insane? Beyonce?
3.
The next movie right now will be The Pink Panther, which she was no shade once again to me. Barely in the movie. She was barely in the movie.
Yeah, and then once again, did not see it. So, no comment.
All I'm going to say about this movie is it was cute for the re-edition because Steve Martin stars in it. I don't know if you guys know who Steve Martin is, but he's an amazing actor. Remember him from Bringing Down the House with Queen Latifah. That's who that is. But anyway, he plays a detective in France and they're trying to retrieve a pink diamond, which was gorgeous as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. But her character was kind of like a white woman in a way, but not really. And only
was she there singing?
Yeah, of course. She's gonna sing.
Okay.
They gotta have her sing. I mean, I feel like that's the whole reason for her to be in a movie, to sing, because she promoted the movie with her singing. Check Up On It. That came out, and Woman Like Me, she performed in the movie. Like, it just doesn't make any sense why she keeps it. Like, for the movies that she's been in so far, for like the movies we'll be talking about, she always performed.
Yeah. I mean, well, since she is a singer first, actress second, sorry to do that. Actress second, it's only right for her to be cast in films, to do like a little number or two, to gain the audience in. And, have a song to be like, you remember that movie? That was in that movie. Beyonce sung that soundtrack in that movie. You remember that movie?
Yeah, but at the same time, like, this is her third role. Like, in the acting world, it's like, oh my God.
I mean, she don't got time. She's trying to promote. This is the time where she's being a solo artist. She's building her brand. She's like, I can evolve in movies. If y'all don't give me that much to say, I can sing a number or two, but that's about it.
That's about it. That's
about
cute.
it.
That's cute for you, Beyonce. Cute for you. We're gonna give it a 3.
Okay, I'll give it a 3 just because.
Only because I know we're being harsh, but we're just being honest.
I honestly didn't see it, so I don't know.
And I honestly didn't care for it.
So, next film that we're talking about is
We Are Dream Girls,
Boys Who Make It Happy.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of noticed that she did that a lot in the movie. But Dreamgirls is it's based on a critically acclaimed Tony Award winning in 1985. And this one right here is a rendition to it and introducing it. It's basically it's about the Supremes. I don't know why.
Yeah.
People was not like really.
I think people knew. They just roll with it.
Yeah, whatever.
And I feel like with Beyonce in this role as Dina, she really wanted to hit a home run with this one because compared to her other movies, I feel like she really seemed like she has some acting capabilities in this one. And what? I think that she is kind of a little salty about, not actually winning any nomination for the film, even though her cast member Jennifer Hudson did, for Effie.
That loud heifer.
Yeah.
'Cause I believe in you and me. Oh boy, I believe in me.
You know what? She really did try to put her acting chops out there. It was a drama mostly for the film. So throughout the film, she's basically, in a group, and you basically see her go throughout her career as she aged, and then.
This is the dream.
Yeah.
Not the. Sorry. Yeah.
Where you going?
I was gonna say something totally wrong. That would be hella mean. Sorry, Beehive, don't attack me. But anyway, Dreamgirls was a critically acclaimed film that won many, many awards, including Best Supporting Actress from the lovely Jennifer Hudson. That loud singing heifer.
Yeah.
She sang loud as hell. Sun in the sky.
But Beyonce's acting, like, what would you rank it 1 to 10?
Honestly, this movie that she did for Dreamgirls, which was like really big, I give it, out of her countless other roles, I give this one a 6. A 6 only because they did it well. They introduced it with finesse and spunk. Only because I guess she had good casting. She had Jamie Foxx, she had Danny Glover, she had Eddie Murphy, she had...
Upteens. Sorry, that's
She had them to back her up, so it made her acting a little bit better.
Yeah, I feel like once she surround herself with like actors that
Better
act,
actors.
I don't. This sounds really shady. We're not trying to throw no shade. We're just saying for this film, we feel like she really took a level up compared to her other films. Because even though she was still singing in the film, you still seen some like acting range, little as it was.
Sort of range.
In there.
It's just a little bit. Just a little.
I would give her, for a scale of 1 to 10, I would give her a 6 as well.
6?
Yeah. I think she did pretty well.
And
no, you know what? I give her a 7.
A 7? Oh.
Yeah, I give her a 7. Yeah, just because through her, through her own films, throughout her films that we talked about, I feel like this one I can just at least see like an actual actress being in compared to like a singer/actress, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of does. So,
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
whatever. And the next movie that we'll be talking about too is also known and is based on a true story, Cadillac Records. Which honestly, to me, in the movie set Alone in the Town, was a good movie. And she did do her thing. Now that I will comment on, honey, because she played Miss Etta James, even though that tired ass wig I wasn't feeling. But other than that, she did really good. She really surprised me in that.
Really?
Yeah, especially with her cussing. I'm not used to Miss Golden Child Beyonce cussing. She can be sexy, she can do all that, but her speaking in profound language was very intriguing.
Yeah. I was kind of shocked from it coming from Beyonce's mouth, But I mean, she wanted to devolve into character, especially after Dreamgirls. She like, nah, y'all gonna take me seriously.
For real.
Yeah.
But the movie alone is about the story about the Cadillac Records and how it was the first rhythm and blues that hit in, I want to say, Chicago. Because the movie's a little fuzzy, but her acting chops as Etta James, the lovely Etta James, was really good. Even though, no shade, Etta James said she didn't like it.
She said she didn't like it, but...
She did good. She did
okay.
Yeah.
And it was different for her film because, as Beyonce, she's portrayed as the girl next door, and, well, not innocent, but, innocent yet sexy and all that stuff. So in this film, she was on drugs and, just going through stuff.
Drinking.
Yeah.
Smoking. Not giving a fuck whatsoever.
So, yeah, it was definitely the opposite of what Beyonce usually does. So from a scale of 1 to 10, I give her a 7.
Another 7, yeah.
I give her a 7.
Totally a 7. But this is a good 7. 7.5. How about that?
No, okay.
But the next movie we're going to also talk about too is, for once, finally, a movie that she is not singing. Because that's the only thing I feel like that's been helping her out. Her singing. This is one movie that y'all know damn well it should have been on Lifetime. Obsessed. And I was not obsessed about that movie.
No. That was kind of like a dollar version of Fatal Attraction. You know.
And that's to me, y'all being really generous with that, like the whole Fatal Attraction, because Glenn Close, Michael Douglas, and Annie Archer was phenomenal in Fatal Attraction. And this movie, if that's the case, it's $1.15 with 4 quarters, 2 nickels, and maybe a dime. That's $1.20. But anyway, that movie alone, no.
Yeah. The whole premise of the movie, it was kind of, it didn't make sense because how was it that the girl that's the temp at the guy's, place of work is infatuated with him to the point where she thinks they're in a relationship without him even like showing any type of flirtation or anything.
Yeah, like showing any flirtation, coming on to her.
Like none of the
It was
sort.
ridiculous.
Yeah. So as Beyonce plays the wife of Idris Elba in the film. And speaking of Idris Elba,
we did not like him with no clean cut. What the was that?
Yeah, I didn't understand
Boy, if you
that
don't grow
direction.
some hair, grow some motherfucking hair.
I guess they were trying to make him seem nice and not like.
See, I would have liked the movie if he was more rugged.
Yeah, but maybe that was the way they were going. Maybe they didn't want it. They like shave it off. We just need you like a normal guy.
But they gave Beyonce a tight ass wig.
She like her wigs.
I hated that wig. That was the least wig I hated. I mean, the most wig I hate. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
She plays the wife of Idris Elba. And does she work? I don't think she works. I think
she was a stay-at-home mom. She was in school.
She was in school, yeah. And she ended up finding out, there's this one scene where she ended up finding out that the girl was in his hotel and she goes to the hospital.
She was naked in your hotel room? Did you have sex with her?
Yeah. That whole thing where I guess it's supposed to be like the highlight of her acting in that movie. I mean, that wasn't one of them. That was supposed to be her main highlights, because I'll tell you about the other one. But with that, it wasn't convincing to me. It was like she was trying to be frustrated and, hurt, and it didn't.
To sum it up, she was trying. She was just trying.
I mean, that's all she's been doing in her film, so, But like another
I
highlight.
detected a little shade.
No, nothing like that. We all try, That's the first step to success. But the other highlight that I want to talk about is the fight that happens towards the end of the film, and
which was hella. It was cute. It was cute for what it was, but damn well, no, not many women. I mean, I don't know. As a black woman, do you fight in heels?
I mean, you do what you have to do. Take them off though. You usually take them off before you do anything. But it's a movie, so she gotta look stylish while she beats my ass.
But she been in heels since
ever
since she was 13. Y'all know that damn song.
So for that whole fight sequence, it was just hilarious.
It was really funny.
But
I think if anything, no shade, it was a highlight of the entire movie.
Yeah, I mean, it was entertaining, but not entertaining enough to go see it in theaters. So for a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate that one?
I give that a 5.
A 5? Last but not least, the last film that Beyonce did was Epic. Animated film. It came out in when? 2013? Yeah, 2013.
This is her first voiceover film that she has done, and it was like a split second that she was in it. So, yeah. We can't really critique her in that, only because she was only in it for 20 minutes?
Did she sing?
No, thank God.
Oh, okay.
She didn't sing. But,
okay. We're going to do an NA for this one.
Only because it doesn't. I feel like it's not fair for her, and it's not fair for everyone else because, yeah, she really wasn't in it.
So a basic cameo.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? She's gonna have another opportunity to do another voiceover because she's also gonna be in an upcoming film, The Lion King. So, are you excited about that?
I actually am. I'm a little nervous because it was one. I feel like honestly is one of the top 5 best Disney films ever to me. Even though it's an interpretation of Hamlet. Which I did not know. I had to look that up. I didn't figure that out, but it kind of makes sense now when you think about it. But this is her first big, like not first big thing, but it's like major now because she did the voiceover, which is like for like 20 seconds. But this time now she's like in the movie. I can't imagine her as oh my gosh, Nala.
I feel like she's gonna be Beyonce, the Lion,
and not Nala. She's gonna do. Let me sit this ass.
I feel like her voice is so, it's so unique to where that's that certain person. She can't really blend it in as to something else.
To me, it's so monotone.
It is. I think it's kind of. I don't think it's monotone. I think she has a deep Southern voice. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to be
Simba.
like, who is that?
Can you imagine Simba? You must return to the Pride Lands. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that even for me. That ain't gonna sound right.
Well, it's too late because she's gonna be in the movie. So.
Yeah. With the actor Danny Glover, aka Childish Gambino, who's playing Simba. Who I'm not surprised about that because he can act his ass off. He's funny. I like him.
Yeah. Okay.
And we have a phenomenal cast, and the one thing I do like that's coming back, who's the actor that's coming back is James Earl Jones as Mufasa, as a cult classic moment. His voice is so like, remember Simba, who you are.
So throughout all those Beyonce films, which was your favorite? And what was your least favorite?
My favorite was No Shade, Cadillac Records. I liked her as acting wise for her acting performance. Cadillac Records. My least favorite. This is a toughie. It is No Shade.
Well, let me say my best one. My best one was Dreamgirls. That's because it was just an entertaining movie. It had all A-list cast. Well, I wouldn't say A-list, but a lot of stars. I don't want to be shady. It had a lot of stars in the film. I really enjoyed it, even though it was a musical. So, what would be your least favorite Beyonce film?
My least favorite will be, honestly, I have to really think about it. Fighting Temptations. No, scratch that, sorry. More like Epic. Only because she was only in there for 20 minutes. I didn't really care for the movie.
Ew.
I didn't really care for the movie at all whatsoever, so it would definitely be Epic, only because she was only in there for 20 minutes.
My least favorite movie would be... I can't say the ones that I didn't see because I feel like that would be unfair. So I would probably have to say out of the ones I did see, Go Member.
Go Member?
Yeah, I have to say Go
I
Member.
can kind of see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Because Austin Powers, it just lost his pizzazz, it lost his charisma, whatever, along the way. Yeah, and I feel like their last resort was like bringing in like a singer or something to bring
spice it up.
Yeah, to bring people into the theaters, when it was released. But yeah, Beyonce, she was Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Yeah. But tell us, what is your rank between the Beyonce movies? What's your favorite? What's your least favorite? Let them know in the comments, okay? And don't forget to subscribe and like.